I could tell y'all about the Alex Murdaugh case I've been following. I said a little bit something about it last week, and I just want to briefly state a couple things about the experience I had when I read into the case. I got some details, but the one thing I just want to mention briefly was I've always saw two people involved with the murder of, Maggie and Paul. And I always see them wearing, like, I don't know, almost like hunting gear or dark camouflage or just dark stuff with masks over their heads. And I honestly, the man did a lot of things, and I'm not going to sit here and say if he's guilty or not guilty because of the visions that I saw. And I know they're not always right. Like, never 100% right. But I honestly really feel like he was set up to a degree. Like, I think he might not have pulled the trigger. He might have. But I wonder if they found out that he was stealing the money and they wanted to pay him back and frame him for murder. He was stealing the money from a bunch of people that have connections to, like, SLED and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, I'm just throwing this theory out here. What if they, like, waited until he left, like, immediately, and then did this to his son and wife? Because I've always seen her, like, running from whoever was doing this. And I mean, I know other people have got different things, but for whatever reason, I see somebody else involved. I don't know if that's just, like, the energy that was built up around this from Alec and him, like, trying to push it on one or two other people. But something tells me there is a whole lot left out of the case, and I know for a fact there was, and that this goes much deeper. And Alec, he did a lot of bad things, and he very possibly pulled that trigger that night. But I seriously feel like there's a big chunk of something missing, and I just wanted to say that as, like, a follow-up, because today they actually found him guilty of both charges. So I know it's been kind of a big thing, and I just wanted to follow up with that from last week.